Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. So today's starting tiles are super simple and we're very quick to find a placement for, mostly due to two of them actually being railways. Get a perfect tile with this one, which is very nice, and it does lead into this little pocket, but seeing that this is at the moment pretty bare bones for elements here, it's purely grasslands. I actually don't mind that one bit, and we could actually potentially hook it up to this water station up here. Now this one I thought we could probably find some way to utilize with the fields up here. Not quite hooking it up yet, but in the future we will. This one, where was it? I found a pocket for it right there for two perfect tiles, bringing us back to where we started, and this one will not change that. We could have gotten two perfect tiles with this as well, but I feel like it would be nice to move this one along right here. And actually I did feel that because I didn't think this one was connected to the rest, but it is. So actually, why don't we look up here then? I also thought it could match quite nicely, but yeah, let's do that. Two perfect tiles. That gives us a little bit of an edge, and oh my, we start right off with a nightmare tile. Okay. See, this was the kind of tile that would have been great to kind of start with, and it's almost beautiful right there, but not quite. Just barely missing the mark there. It is primarily house and forest. Okay. Well, let's see what we can find. There's no forest next to each other here, so it has to be... They have to be separated, right? Yeah, it's... Okay, we have a pattern of house, forest, house. Otherwise it's forest, house, house in different variations. If we don't use the fields, which I don't think we will, since that makes it a triple tile almost no matter how we look at it, unless it's a two-sided match. Housing and forest is not something we really have a lot of. So this might just be a two-sided match anyway. We did place some forest down here, but either fortunately or unfortunately right now it doesn't match up with this one. Don't think we have anything here either. This is actually starting to close up quite nicely, isn't it? Or are we in a different spot? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I was thinking of this. I mean, this used to be completely open, but it isn't anymore. Yeah, well, okay. Well, starting to get there. Starting to get there. See, double house forest. Do we have something down here? Well, we have the double house, but not the forest. Well, starting to look like this is going to be a random two-sided match somewhere, where it can do the least amount of damage. Or a one-sided match right there. Might not be too bad. That's forest to the east, and a house to a forest to the west. I don't think that's too bad. Don't think that's too bad, honestly. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, let's see what we have over here. We are 88 away from a mission over here, and up here we are 37 away. Yes, 37. Okay. But if I recall, we are kind of starting to lack placements up here that has just pure fields. Yeah, we really have introduced a lot of garbage up here now. Maybe a little bit too much. You can go there just fine. This one we actually don't have a place for up here. Oh, I really want to zoom to a mini-map. I don't know why. It's... Well, I know why, but... It's never... We never had a mini-map before, so... But I really, really want one, apparently. Let's see here. A 3 house. Did we have a pocket down here for that? Or did we already fill that out? I think we already filled it out. Okay, let's go up here to this one. How would that look? That is a no. Could be there, but that puts a house next to the forest there. And we're kind of, I think, trying to avoid that. We already have house to forest there, so I suppose something like this is not the end of the world. Could do that as well. Lead this little cluster of houses out. Even though there is a field right there. Sure, why not? Let's see here. We could use this one to connect you up. And that leaves houses to grasslands, so I don't think I mind that at all. Let's do that. And forest and water kind of tells me to go over here. Not for a perfect tile though. We are only 2 away from completing one of the river missions here. So maybe we should try and do that. Yeah, no perfect tile here yet. I think this is okay. It hooks up to the river. Okay, let's see. Some forests and field. That we should be able to find a spot for that up here. It's almost beautiful right there. I think we have one over here as well, right? Yeah, something like that is good. We get some more field and forest up there. Forest and housing might not really be the perfect solution. So we could actually do that instead. I think I prefer that. Yeah, let's do that. It's still a perfect tile. Ooh, would have had the perfect spot for this one if the house hadn't been there. Then we would have had a 6-sided match. But the house is there. And not for something that we can find a spot for. We could place it there. If we do, we could start to try and weed out a little bit of the forest up here and try to have this area at least just be fields, and then maybe have this being a little bit more mixed. That's an option. That's an option for us. We have down here as well, but we don't really have any housing down here anymore. We separated that quite nicely. Then we have down here, of course, where we do need to get this one out of here. So this is pretty decent. And we also do want to get it out of here soon. Which was the last tile? This one. I'm actually just maybe changing my mind here. How does this one work right here? Nah. I think it works quite nicely right there. Honestly, I think that's what we're gonna do, and we could even place this one right here. That hooks this up. Okay-ish, but I think I would rather have the house not be there. So, and I think this is just fine. This is absolutely just fine. Okay, let's see. Railway goes down here, of course. Field next to field right there, I think is okay. Let's do that. Well, since we are working on this area, let's see what we can do with this one. Ah. The field points the wrong way. If we could have done something like this, for instance, I think that would have been okay. But no, this is not the tile for right there. But I think this one works here as well. Yes, it does. It does introduce some housing there. You could make the argument that's not the best, but I think we'll be okay. And we could potentially even do this. So why don't we? This one I actually saw down here. Yes, could actually be very good right there. 2 perfect tiles. Okay. We are behind at the moment, so that's gonna help us catch up a little bit. Now let's see. Forest and housing. Not sure we have a need for this one anywhere, really. Could plonk you there. That does put forest next to the river there. But it closes off this cluster of houses quite nicely. And we have plenty of options for our rivers, so we can be patient. And let's see, 200 is probably... It's perfect. Okay. I was about to say, I was thinking it was probably too small for this, but it seemed to be absolutely fine. Didn't we make something over here with a lot of houses? Yes, we did, but we are way past that. We have a bit over here then, actually. Let's lead you down south. Okay. Field and a single house doesn't really tell me anything anymore. We used to have a need for this, but not anymore. I guess we could do that if we want to try and keep this clean. I know we just placed these houses there, but if we want to try and keep this clean, we could place that there. That being said, though, this should definitely be a perfect tile. And definitely shouldn't be difficult to find either. Actually, I have one right there. That's pretty darn perfect. Field to field, field, field. Yeah, let's grab that. And some ocean tile. We did talk about that this might be a little bit too oceany over here right now. Down here, I think we are still okay. I think as long as we get some river here, it's not gonna feel like it's suddenly becoming a big lake. I think this is okay, but I don't want too many of these big lakes in our marshlands down here. So this also completes a mission that helps us be a little bit afloat. Oh, we had a double house need right there. Well, it's slightly too late now. Let's see, more house and field. Could that be over here? I suppose it could, but that is a lot of houses to introduce over here, I feel. I don't think we want that connected over here. So we are probably looking for a more or less random match here somewhere, where we have field and housing. It's not gonna be here. No. Could it be down here? Suppose it could be, but it's not gonna further any cause. mean, could be something like that. That's not a perfect tile, so not really super interesting. How's that looking? I think that's looking kind of okay. Sure. Why not? And this one, is that what we need down here? It is actually. That is pretty darn almost near perfect. The only gripe is the field over here next to the river, but everything here is super bare bones. I honestly don't think this is a big deal. This is a good placement. We're definitely going to grab that. Beautiful. Okay, more housing next to the railway. We're gonna continue that down here, I think. And there is a housing tile that could potentially have been over here. Do we have something coming up with that? We kinda do, but not for this. Okay. That's okay. Could we potentially put... No, we could not. Okay, well, then we'll put it elsewhere. We are gonna connect it over here, though. 51 away here, so we're getting close to starting to get some mega quest completion here. Let's see, we had some sort of nightmare down here with this, yes. This would be okay. Water station right there. Right, you're actually not hooked up to this, so it does not add to this, not yet anyway. Could also potentially be like this, actually. Water station or railway tile right here, water station or river tile right there, water station or ocean tile right there to close this off. And it hooks up to this one instantly. Okay. I'm sold. I'm sold for that one. That was absolutely fine. And let's see, some forest. We could instantly zoom over to our other forest, or we could place it something like that. That is no perfect tiles though, even though it's actually quite a nice nice placement. But I feel like this has potential to give us at least a perfect tile, but possibly also two. If we look around a little bit. I could be wrong, of course, but it feels like the kind of tile that could be beneficial somewhere. Well, that is a four-sided match, but only the one perfect tile for now. Same here, if this one matches, and it does. Just the one perfect tile. Oh, well, there we go. Let's grab that. Two perfect tiles. Beautiful. And you do not match up at all there. Nope. I didn't expect you to either, if I'm being honest. I don't like the pattern we're trying to find here now, so let's not do that. If we place that one. Thinking we are not placing this one here because of the forest. But did we have some double house forest down here? No, we do not. But we could do something like this. I don't think that's bad at all. That keeps everything down here in this area very clean. Actually, the whole line here now, up until here, is just houses if we do this. So let's do that indeed. Okay, some river. Let's get you out of there, my friendo. Let's start on this plane before we have to end the series. And that was river and forest that we wanted over here, but I do not think we want so much river down there. And I think this is a pretty decent match as well right here. Yes. And this is the kind of tile we wanted down here. Also for actually no perfect tiles, but we do complete a mission. So I'll take the trade-off for that. Very nice. Let's see, how close are we now? 52. 46 there. 47 here. Okay. Yeah, you're not connected. You are... This is the big one we're building here now. Okay, well I guess that's where we are at. I really wish this one wasn't there, but it is. I think after we complete this one, we are not going to, or actually now, we are not going to hook up any more missions here. If we get a mission that would be perfect here, we're gonna hook it up to this line, I think. And we're gonna finish this one and then connect it to the rest here, but we still have a few missions here that we need to complete. I was just thinking that maybe we would want to actually close this line, but that's gonna be a daunting task, honestly. Well, let's just get you out of here. We actually don't have a lot of options with this one. More river and more railway. Christ, game, come on. Maybe we still have to do something like this. Would have been perfect if we could have gotten the river to go down here and the railway to go up here instead. But that's unfortunately not how it lines up. Indeed. Yes, we do something like that then. Not happy about it, but we have to work with the tiles we are given. And let's see here. That's a simple tile that could go right there for 2 perfect tiles, and it keeps this one very nice and simple as well. Okay, triple tile. I don't have my papers, but I do seem to recall that we don't need one that has everything next to each other like that. So we can more or less safely look around. We have quite a few that needs forest housing like that, but of course now I don't remember where they are. I think, didn't we create something down here? I guess we just look around. We just look around. Yeah, almost. Well, we have something like that, and excuse me. Honestly, I'm thinking we're just gonna go ahead and grab that one. Okay, let's see. Forest and a single house. I don't think we have a need for that, so I think we are probably just gonna go ahead and plunk you down over here. Not there though, because we would like to connect this forest up, so that's doesn't make it impossible, but it does make it more difficult. Maybe we do something like no, we don't. do something like that. That's house to house there as well. That's very nice. Let's see. We want some river over here. How close are we? 11 away. Is that the closest we have? Looks like it. What about over here then? This is still disconnected. We are 7 away. That could be something. That could be something we go for here. Something like this is okay, I think. That is not gonna fly over there, so you will have to go over here. 180, and it's a good match over here. It's a good match. That's a little windmill here next to the village. Let's do that. You go out there, and I was just see this, and I think this is absolutely fine. For a perfect tile as well. 5-sided match, very nice. Let's see, lots of forest with a field, and I think that is exactly what we want right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Almost perfect right there. Almost perfect right there. And almost perfect right there. Let's see, can we find any other place where it would be almost perfect for? Well, doesn't fit there either, unfortunately. But it could fit there, and this is a pretty blank area. Yeah, almost perfect right there as well. That might not be too bad to do something like that. It's almost perfect right there as well. My god, that is a lot of places where we need something like this just switched around. Okay. Luckily all these places are not pockets, so it's not too bad. Well, that's 2 perfect tiles. I'm sold on that, so let's do that. Let's see here. I don't like this placement up here. I love this placement here if it wasn't for the forest. I wanted to check this actually does... Yeah, this does hook up something here. Okay, fair enough. I know this does, and I know these does as well. All these right here. But I was unsure about where was it? Doesn't matter. We have this one here as well. We would like to get out or end. We need to remember that. Where was it? Now I'm curious. It was here? Yeah, I think so. Okay, maybe something like this is the best of the bad placements. And this, is this something that would fit up here? Yes, it is. Let's do that for 3 perfect tiles. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And let's find a place for this forest that hopefully will yield. Ooh, the tile we had right here with a lot of forest and field would also have been beautiful right there. But we'll get another, we'll get another. I mean, plenty of options here for just a perfect tile, if that's what we want. How is upcoming tile looking like right here? That's looking quite decent. Let's do that. A couple of quick tiles. That's never too bad. Something like that. Let's see here. We could place this one over here. It's not gonna give us a perfect tile. But what happens if we zoom over here? We are 5 away from completing a mission here. We could be 3 away from completing a mission here. Now the question here becomes if I want to find this first or this. I mean, this could easily also just be an ocean tile with a field on it. Those are not like rare. And here we do have a perfect tile as well. Let's grab that. That is a mission. That does limit where we put you. I don't think we have any particularly great placement for you, so I guess we're just gonna close off a bit of forest right here. Maybe do something like this, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, this one, if only there had been a house in the middle there, that would have been beautiful for right there. But there isn't, so... you have to go elsewhere, friendo. I'm unsure. Well, we have something like this. It's actually not too bad. It's not a perfect tile yet. I think we'll take it anyway. Set up for this one right here to be either a water station or the perfect railway tile. Let's see here. Forest and field. That could be up here, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Nah, that's too much right there. For a tile that we don't need to find. And had it fit up here, I would have taken it. But it doesn't. So what about something like that? That seems good-ish. But if we are trying to close this, it does not seem good. Yeah, we're gonna grab it anyway. We are gonna grab it anyway. And let's see. Forest and ocean. How's that looking? That could look fine right there. I think we have a little bit too much forest here to make it comfortable for us at the moment. Could also close this one off right here. So let's try and limit the forest a little bit. Let's see. That's housing and fields. But... not really in a pattern that we want over here. No. Not sure if we have something over here. Do have a few fields over here with housing, but I don't think... nothing for this, no. Yeah, almost. Not quite. Ah, we actually have something right there. That's not too bad. That is a perfect tile. We are going to go ahead and grab that. And let's see here. Yeah, this is a lot of forest to introduce into an area that we are actually trying to close off, you know. So I'm thinking we'll find something elsewhere for you, and I think something like that is as good as any. And we could even continue over here with this. I don't see why not. Let's do that. 2 houses next to river. Could that be something over here? Nah, not really. Not anything that we need over here at least. Oh, I'm okay with this actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, funky forest tile. Let's see what we can do with that. As we are creeping in on the goal of today. Just a few tiles away here. And that is exactly what we're looking for. Beautiful. 3 perfect tiles. Very nice. This one, could that actually be up here? No, that needs to be 2 houses next to each other. Yep. Okay. And this isn't a pocket somewhere, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, that seems good enough to me. Let's grab that. And let's see here if we can get a perfect tile here. This will be the last tile, I think, just exactly leaving us at our goal. I can't see how that should be an issue. Actually, we can do something like that. That is exactly what we want, and that'll definitely get us to today's goal. Okay, that was not too shabby today. Not too shabby. Not very, very few tiles that were annoying, and we always like that, don't we? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.